Muggsy Bogues. No, the shortest NBA player of all time. He was pretty good though. But again, 5'3". But what if he wasn't 5'3"? We're taking Muggsy Bogues, making him 7 foot tall, and seeing what the hell happens. Very tiny body, very tiny dick. At least that's what they say. I wouldn't know or anything. Anyways, we're in my GM in the Jordan era. So we got this 1991 Charlotte Hornets team, and everything about the squad is the same, except Muggsy is 7 foot tall. He has all of his same attributes, except we're gonna make his potential at 99, because we want this to be interesting, right? Muggsy Bogues was the 12th pick of the 1987 draft, which is actually pretty insane considering the fact that he was 5'3". I couldn't imagine that happening today. But up to this point in the league, he had only played 4 years, and his career averages are 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 8 assists. So now our job is to see if the few extra inches we're gonna give him help improve those stats. Their first game is against Boston. They were kind of washed at this time though. Larry Bird was in his like cajillion season. Holy shit, Muggsy's huge. This really doesn't even look right. Larry Johnson going up for the layup. He makes it and one. Muggsy sticking him with that good D.
What?
All right, that's enough. We're gonna simulate some of this. And oh my god, Boston's up 2. Muggsy Bogues in Charlotte has the ball with 7 seconds to go. Is Muggsy Bogues gonna take the final shot here to try and end the game? 2. Muggsy Bogues for the layup and 1. Oh my god, he made it. Muggsy Bogues is going to the free throw line with a chance to win this game. He shoots it and he misses. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Charlotte does end up winning by 1 in overtime. Damn, bro, I'm trying to make a cool video about you. Muggsy did finish with 10 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, and 4 steals. He had that dope shot, so it was a promising first game. We also got to remember that 99 potential is going to change a lot. So after we simulate a few seasons, it should be interesting. All right, so after this first season, Michael Jordan did win MVP, and Muggsy Bogues' teammate Larry Johnson won Rookie of the Year, averaging 17 and 11. I can promise you this, though, Muggsy Bogues is coming for that most improved player next season. Unfortunately, Muggsy Bogues did not make any of the All-NBA teams. I was thinking he might have a chance at All-Defensive Team, but unfortunately, he didn't. In the first season of the sim, Muggsy averaged 8.7 points, 2 rebounds, and 8.5 assists, and he was able to make it up to an 82 overall. Now, Bogues was the starting point guard on a playoff team, as the Charlotte Hornets finished with a record of 49 and 33, which was good enough to land them at the top 10 in the power rankings and get them the 4th seed in the playoffs. In the first round, they'll be taking on this infamous New York Knicks team with Patrick Ewing and Mark Jackson, with all due respect. And they were actually able to make it out of the first round alive. In that first round, Muggsy only averaged 4 points and 7 assists, but he did almost average 3 steals a game. 7-foot defensive monster. This could get ugly though. Now they're playing the Bulls. In the first round of the playoffs, Michael Jordan averaged 34 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists.
A few moments later.
And the Charlotte Hornets have been eliminated. In the final game of that series, Muggsy only had 6.6 assists and 4 steals. A 7-footer only scoring 6 points in a closeout game is unacceptable. The Phoenix Suns ended up winning the NBA title. Jeff Hornacek was the finals MVP at 20 points and 7 assists. That's interesting. Now we're going to be getting into the next season, but unfortunately 7-foot Muggsy Bogues is still only an 81 overall. Hopefully that improves quite a bit throughout the season. This year the Hornets are picked to finish 9th in the conference and all the way down at 17th in the power rankings. And fuck, they lost the first game of the season. Who do the New Jersey Nets even have? Kenny Anderson, Drazen Petrovic, and Derrick Coleman. Solid team, but fuck Muggsy. Again, only 6 points. He did have 10 assists though, only shot 5 times. I don't give a damn. We turning some of these tendencies up. Trying to have this shit be entertaining at least. All right, let's try against the New York Knicks. Motherfucker, another loss? Patrick Ewing shit on our faces. Hit 43 points and 9 rebounds. Hey, Muggsy Bogues actually scored a little bit more. He actually hit double figures, having 10 points and 8 assists in this game, but still only shot 4 times. Let's get to the All-Star break of this season. Damn, bro. No Muggsy Bogues on the All-Star team, huh? He's up to an 82 overall again, but he's only averaging 7 points and 9.9 assists. The assists actually aren't bad, though. He's 6th in the league in that category. But damn, bro, 0 blocks per game? You're 7 foot. I know your defensive attributes don't really reflect that, but fuck, man. I guess let's get to the end of this season. Once again, Michael Jordan wins an MVP. And remember how I said Muggsy Bogues was coming for that most improved player this year? Well, I was fucking wrong. Okay, then we have our first sign of good news. Muggsy Bogues actually does make all defensive first team this season. Not sure how, considering he only averaged 1.5 steals per game, but we will definitely take it. Charlotte Hornets get the 2 seed in the playoffs this season, and Muggsy finished as an 83 overall. He did have a better season. He averaged 7.6 points, 2 rebounds, and 10.1 assists. And that 10 assists landed him at top 5 in the NBA in the assist category. We're making slow but steady improvements. None of them really due to being 7 foot. The Hornets advanced in the first round. In that first round, Muggsy averaged 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 11 assists a game. And the team is actually looking solid. You got Muggsy at an 83, Gill at an 86, Larry Johnson at an 89, then you got Del Curry coming off the bench at an 82. This round's going to be tougher as they're facing the Washington Bullets. They have a super solid squad. Holy shit, they advance into Game 7, though. And Muggsy actually probably had his best game ever in that Game 7. He showed up big as he scored 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists on 50% shooting. And they're definitely going to need more of that if they want to win this next next series. MJ is coming to wreck that 7-foot ass. Once again, averaging almost 40 points a game in the fucking playoffs. And aw shit, we're in another game 7. Everybody cross your fingers. Oh my god, it worked. We actually won. In that game, Muggsy Bogues had 10 points and 7 assists on, again, 50% shooting. Now, I'm not sure how we got here, but the Hornets are in the NBA Finals against the Portland Trail Blazers. At this time, the Blazers had Terry Porter, Clyde Drexler, and I guess Dominique's on the squad now. In the playoffs, Dominique's averaging 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists, while Clyde Drexler is averaging 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 7.8 assists. We're going to simulate this one game by game and see how it plays out. Trailblazers win game 1. Game 2 goes to the Trailblazers. Game 3 goes to the Trailblazers. We win game 4. We win game 5. Oh my god. We win game 6. We force a game 7. Definitely gotta go in here and check out this shit. 7-foot Muggsy's trying to get his first title. And oh my god, it looks like that's actually about to happen. Charlotte's up 17 as the clock is about to run out. Beating 7-foot Muggsy and the Charlotte Hornets are your 1985 NBA champions. Barry Johnson ends up winning Finals MVP. But in the final game, Muggsy had a double-double, 10 points and 10 assists on 50% shooting, meaning he played his role perfectly. All I'm gonna say is Charlotte didn't win a title in real life, but the moment we had a 7-fucking-foot Muggsy Bogues, it's like clockwork, bitches. We'll do one more season, I guess, and see how shit goes. Take a look at the player progression really quickly. Okay, and apparently Muggsy Bogues not on the Charlotte Hornets anymore. He's on the Utah Jazz now, and he's still only an 82 overall. Karl Malone's probably going to be disappointed to hear that Muggsy does not resemble a little kid anymore. We haven't forgot, bro. And because Muggsy is now on the Utah Jazz, obviously they're going to have John Stockton. But we're going to go in here and actually make Muggsy Bogues the starting center for the team. Because fuck it. That's why. And the first game of the season against Phoenix was a win. And Muggsy Bogues had the game of his life, 13 points and 15 assists. He had more assists than Stockton did. We're gonna go ahead and simulate to the midway point and see how this shit goes. All right, All-Star Weekend of season number 3 is upon us. And the Utah Jazz sit at 7th in the West with a record of 26 and 21. Muggsy Bogues is still only at an 82 overall, which is disappointing. He's averaging 8 points and 9.7 assists. I'm kind of disappointed the 99 overall potential hasn't quite gone into effect. But that's the thing about these simulations, man. Sometimes you just never know what you're gonna get. I guess let's just go ahead and get to the end of the year. Clyde Drexler is winning MVPs, and Christian fucking Leitner's winning 6th Man of the Year. It is about time to get out of this simulation then. Still no most improved player for Muggsy Bogues, so that goes to Tim Hardaway. And this season, Muggsy isn't on any of the All-NBA teams, including any of the All-Defensive teams. Utah does get the number 3 seed in the playoffs, though. They had a strong second half of that season after the All-Star break, and that is partially due to Muggsy Bogues averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, and 1.5 steals. They'll be taking on David Robinson, Terry Cummings, and Smequle Simpson. I don't know about you guys, but this motherfucker does not look like a Smequle Simpson to me. Maybe like an Andre Verdatovsky or something. I don't know. Maybe something German. He looks like a fucking Nazi. And holy shit, are you kidding me? We got swept in that. In the 3 games that they played in that series, Muggsy averaged 9 points and 9 assists. In the closeout game, he actually played really well. 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists on 7 for 9 shooting. But it just wasn't enough. And like I said, sometimes you never know what you're going to get with these simulations. That's what makes them interesting. Clearly, as the fucking Minnesota Timberwolves win a title. Alonzo Mourning wins Finals MVP, 29 points and 8 assists. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Muggsy Bogues once again switched teams. Now he's in Sacramento, so we definitely need to get the fuck out of here. Now, honestly, I don't know if I'd consider this simulation a success or not. He really didn't change anything in his career numbers, actually. Pretty much the same player overall. That's going to be all that I got for this video, though. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm the coming attraction.